I just saw a comment in the chat, and it has to do with our next topic. I'm pretty sure Phil sees
Oh yeah, so this I want Tom. I doubt you're watching Tom this because you're probably doing some other crazy stunt or whatever. But if your agent is watching this, please, no more action. I need you to go back to comedy. Like,
he's pretty good at that. Yeah, he is very good at that.
Because rumor has it,
Les Grossman. Don't we got some? Yeah, we do. I know we do. We got them on the folder. But yeah, I uploaded them. But yeah, so
here's a key grip. You hit that director in the face really fucking hard.
Sorry, man.
Ow, ow, ow. Oh.
That's David Zaslav hitting James Gunn. So, Tom Cruise wants it, and please, Tom, make it happen. Make it fucking happen.
He said, Cockburn from now on. Every time you have a thought, what did he say? No, he said so far my fist is going to be so far up your shitter that every time you have a thought, it's going to have to tiptoe past my wedding ring.
Oh, dude, this was a fucking good role for him. So the conversation is real, and it's getting very serious about making Les Grossman a movie. It ultimately comes down to what the character is. He's a producer with an attitude and rants. That's what he is. And I find this,
and there's a lot of them up there in Hollywood.
Oh, dude, but how Hollywood is going right now with all the flops.
Oh, this would be the perfect social commentary.
It's perfect for him to come in, like Les Grossman come in as a CEO of a studio and flop after flop after flop, and how he fucking tears apart every director and act. Dude, this has to happen. Now is the perfect time.
Do you know why? And see, again, as the way I speak about Superman and Batman and Zack Snyder's Justice League and his bodies of work, people think that I don't like buffoonery. I love buffoonery, dude. It's not on my high list of things that I like as far as genres go, but I do love buffoonery, and Tropic Thunder is in my top 5. So scary movies like it's like one
That's
for me,
the thing,
bro.
Charles. Though, it feels like that genre hasn't been done properly since those films, since Tropic Thunder,
films
since
came
Scary
out.
Movie.
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly. So I mean, when Ben Stiller did this, it was by design, guys, and this is why it works, because he knows how Hollywood is, and he basically was like, "What if I just made a film about some
it's a parody about Hollywood.
Parody about Hollywood." That's exactly what it is, and it leans into that. That's what makes it so damn good. And people weren't always offended by everything back then either, man. So
So I'll ask the big question then: would this open up the door for Robert Downey Jr. to come back?
If it does, I'm all in, because he was my favorite character in the movie.
Oh yeah.
Like I said, if they can get away with doing it in 2025, then I say go for it, because we're missing that kind of comedy. We're missing, people take things too seriously nowadays, and I think the audience needs to be reminded that these are films.
It's okay to laugh.
For you to laugh. Exactly. They're there for you to have a good time. Don't look so deep into something like this. This isn't something that you need to overanalyze like we do with like Superman and Batman. You know what I mean?
Let's Sergeant here's here. Yeah. Buffoonery is in the more raunchy movies are more effective than mellow movies.
Yep.
Yeah, because if you don't lean into the actual aspect of the buffoonery, you're changing the scope of the movie and making it about something else.
Yes,
you know what I mean. You're not making it about buffoonery anymore. That's why I like Scary Movie was the ultimate. It made fun of every one of those stupid ass movies, and it was hilarious the way they shot it. Mm-hmm. I mean, how can you be offended by something like that? You can't do anything but laugh. And little known fact, guys, you probably didn't know this. Scary Movie was so fucking funny that when they took it out of the theater, I want to say like maybe a few months later, there were fan demands to bring it back to the theater, and they brought it back for another month, bro.
Really?
Yes. Yes.
Nice.
That's awesome. No, Scary Movie was like the top of that whole buffoonery genre, in my opinion. And the thing is they tried to repeat that with other buffoonery films, and it just didn't work. Like when they did superhero movie, and they did like certain films that make fun of other genres.
Exactly,
because ever since they landed the same way.
After they messed with the Wayans brothers, everybody else tried to pick up on it, and it didn't work. They just went too far, bro. They just went too far. It did not work because let me tell you something. The reason why it worked so well with what the Wayans brothers did is because the Wayans brothers, if you watch those films closely, and I'm talking about everything from how they cut the scenes to the props to everything, patterned off of Airplane. It's patterned off of those buffoonery movies way back in the day with Leslie Nielsen and that's
Make It Gone. That's Airplane.
They're designed that way. That's exactly why it worked. And then they just tried to capitalize on it after they took the rights away from the Wayans brothers, and that shit just went.
Like a lot of younger generation, Gen Z. You guys are missing out on so much good comedy. You guys are missing out on so much good shit.
The problem is they'd be too offended by the most of it.
Well, that's the thing, guys. You guys need to fucking chill. Not everything is offensive. Sometimes when you're with your friends, you like to fuck around with your friends, right? Charles fucks with me. I fuck with Charles. I fuck with Rocks.
All the time.
Am I offended? No.
All the time.
So why are you guys taking it to that extreme? You shouldn't. Mm-hmm. It's okay to have a laugh. It's okay to make fun of a friend or something. Obviously, when you push it, when you cross the line, okay, fine. I understand that. But when it's just to have fun and enjoy the moment, guys, loosen the fuck up, dude. That's just my 2 cents on it.
No, I'm right there with you, bro. Right there.
All right, but guys, in the chat, what do you guys think? Are you guys look who's here? The Godfather's here.
Prime the Godfather. How you doing, brother? This generation is pussy. Mm-hmm. Hey, look. Let me tell you something, man. He's right. I mean, right. What can I say, man? We my time, we're moving on, I know, but I just want to say this real quick. We're called the latchkey kids, man. We're the last of the tough ones to drink out of the water hoses and whatever else was going on. Be damned. We rode our bikes to sunset. We fell off our bikes. We skinned our knees up. We did that shit, and they don't do that kind of stuff anymore. They don't get out and touch grass.
They didn't have this.
Mm-hmm. They didn't have that. And that's part of the problem right there. And I wish that we can get rid of these pieces of shit.
Is that Batman? That was Batman. That was Batman, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
Yeah, I got him here too.
Yeah. Yeah, there you go.
I got too many notifications on my screen, but I do have a Batman. There we go.
You have a Batman. Oh, you know what? I'll show it later. But I showed you guys. I bought something. I'm gonna share with everybody later. But we'll do that later. Right. Okay.